Hi, I'm BillyHicks, and in this video, I will be presenting my Blockmesh2 project. We're starting here at campsite, where I have implemented a new mechanic for this project, an interactable kayak. The player needs to find the correct item to make the kayak operational. Moving forward, walking past the NPC triggers a dialogue. The NPC assigns the player a task, reaching the laboratory's communication room to contact the outside world. I have designed this area to be water, creating a sense of uncertainty for the players since they can't tell how deep it is, making them hesitate to walk into it. In reality, this serves as a transition to the laboratory, which is locked by a door. To proceed, the player will need to retrieve a key from the communication room. Next, there's a cliff designed to teach the player some basic mechanics. And to proceed, the player must combine sprinting and jumping at the same time. Falling to do so will result in falling and taking damage. The next level is the junkyard, designed with hordes of zombies blocking the player's path. There are multiple ways to navigate this area. Players can choose to fight, use stealth, or strategically close the doors to keep the zombies out. The area is intentionally cluttered with junk and trash, creating a chaotic environment. I have also used the junk to block certain paths, forcing the player to climb a tower and make use of the crane to progress. To proceed in this area, the player needs to enter the building and interact with the lever to move the crane next to the tower. From there, the player must climb to the top of the tower and use the crane to reach the mineshaft level. Along the way, the player will encounter a single zombie. If they're not careful, they risk being attacked and falling from the tower, which results in taking damage. When the player reaches the front of the mineshaft, they will come across a gate that can be unlocked using the gate key. Now we're at mineshaft. I have created variety of light blueprints to help with the design and give each level a distinct look. As the player moves forward, they will encounter rubble blocking the path, forcing them to go around and find another way to the opposite side. Once they go down this cliff, they won't be able to turn back, leaving them stuck in this area. While exploring the mineshaft, the player will find a vault exit card, which is essential to exit this area. The environment is intentionally dark, so the player must rely on their flashlight. They will need to be cautious, as zombies are lurking in the shadows. The player will now have to use the key item earlier to unlock the vault door. Now we're at laboratory. The player will find the door to the communication room right in front, but they will need the communication access card to open it. Once the door is unlocked, 3 zombies who are trapped inside will suddenly jump out at the player. After dealing with the zombies, the player can use the communication system, where they will hear a dialogue from a stranger asking for help, but the radio signal cuts off. In this room, there are 2 items that the player can pick up: a radio and the backdoor key. Before leaving the laboratory, the player will also find a paddle, which can be used on the kayak. Here we are at the hidden door, which connects back to the starting area of the level. This door can be unlocked with the backdoor key that we found in the communication room earlier. Once we're back, the player can use the paddle to propel the kayak and head to the next level, the center, that the survivor mentioned over the radio. Thank you for taking the time to check out my project. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated and would really help me grow as a designer. Thank you.